Alright guys, I just want to say thanks to everybody that's watched the last video and subscribed and taken the time to, watch it, and I really appreciate what I'm doing. It means a lot. With that being said, I am new at this YouTube stuff. I don't consider myself a technology genius or whiz or anything like that. I'm trying to learn. So if y'all bear with me, I'm trying to upgrade my filming equipment, microphones, and all that stuff. And I will get better. I just need a little practice. So if y'all stick with me, I'd appreciate it. The amount of folks that have watched the last video really blows my mind. Like I said, thank y'all for showing the support and caring about what I'm doing. With that being said, I've now spoken to 3 different people about the Impala. Like I said, the first guy, he originally painted the car in like 86, 87. It was driven by a man named Glenn Meadows. And according to the 3 folks that I've spoken to, he passed away in around 92 or 93. And the car was given to his son. And then the guy I purchased the car from bought the car from his son. Like I said, somewhere around 92, 93. A good friend of mine called me the other day and said that he used to live across the street from folks that run the car. And anyway, he also confirmed it was Glenn Meadows, and he knew him pretty well, knew about the car, knew where some of the parts on the car came from, even the hardware store some of the bolts and stuff come from. And he actually has a picture of the car leaving the starting line at Mobile Dragway. And I'll insert it here now. Here's the picture. It was given to me by a good friend of mine, Eddie Kane. Like I said, he used to live across the street from the folks that ran the car. He said he remembered them, doing burnouts in the street with it. And he remembered a lot about the car, that it was a big block car, and that it was indeed red before it was black, and all of that. You can actually still see the red in the door jambs of the car. And it's neat to see this picture because you can see, car leaving the starting line at Mobile Dragway. And Mobile Dragway is my home track, so I'd love to see old stuff like that, especially this, this car. Danger zone on the side, and then in the rear of the car, you see on the license plate, danger zone. Well, that license plate is still on the car, and I'll do a comparison photo of then and now of the license plate. I thought that was pretty neat. Anyway, still looking for more pictures of the car, but I'm real glad to have this one. So here I'm putting the new carburetor on after the rebuild with a new gasket. I went ahead and put a full kit in this carburetor. It's an 850 Holley double pumper. I put the jetting and all back just like it was, same power valve, same jetting. Here you see the condition the carburetor was in before the rebuild. Putting the carburetor back together, back on there, getting the bolts tightened, and getting the throttle linkage set back up and working with the spring, return spring and all. And new cotter pin, just making sure everything is back together and right. Putting the fuel line back on the carburetor. I've already cleaned the main hard line, so it's ready to go back on for good. Here I'm putting the spark plugs back in. I went with a set of Champions. That's what they had in stock at O'Reilly's. And I've got them gapped at 35 thousandths for the points. And got them anti-seized. And here you see me using the hose to put that back one in. That's the easy way to get spark plugs threaded if they're kind of hard to get to. Somewhere in here I did clean the points and get them set back at 16 thousandths. And I verified that they're working. And also checked under the valve covers with a borescope just to make sure everything was clean and clear. Here I'm cleaning the 8AN fittings that were on the car. I went ahead and removed them from the old dry rotted dirty hose, and I'm going to go ahead and install them on some new fresh hose. And here they are going back together. Good thing about using these old fittings is you don't have to worry about scratching them. I pulled all the old foam out of the fuel cell that was in the car and got it all flushed out and clean. Made sure all the fittings were tight. Installed the hoses that I just made. We still got to put a fuel pump in the car, so they're not hooked up yet. Got a new filter put in, and got everything ready for the pump. Like I said, the hard line's already clean, so once the pump's in it, it'll be ready to go. Thanks for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed hearing the car come back to life for the first time in a long time. And like, share, and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it, and can't wait for the next one. Thank y'all.